Tom and Jerry, the Great Cheese Caper. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house on the edge of a bustling city, lived two very special friends, Tom the cat and Jerry the mouse. Despite their natural instincts to chase each other, they were the best of pals. One sunny morning, as the aroma of fresh cheese wafted through the air, Jerry's tummy rumbled loudly. He knew it was time for breakfast. But there was a problem. The cheese supply in the house was running dangerously low. Jerry needed to come up with a plan to get more cheese without getting caught by Tom. Jerry scurried across the kitchen floor, deep in thought, when he spotted Tom napping in a cozy corner. He smiled mischievously, knowing this was the perfect time for his cheese caper. Jerry tiptoed to the refrigerator and opened it slowly, trying not to make a sound. He saw a big, delicious-looking piece of cheese on the top shelf, just waiting to be devoured. Jerry's mouth watered, and he couldn't resist. He carefully climbed up the shelves, his little paws reaching for the cheese. Just as Jerry was about to grab the cheese, a loud snore came from the corner where Tom was sleeping. Startled, Jerry froze, his paw inches away from the cheese. He waited, holding his breath, hoping Tom wouldn't wake up. Tom stirred but didn't wake up completely. He mumbled something in his sleep and turned over. Jerry sighed in relief and continued his cheese caper. With the cheese securely in his tiny hands, Jerry made his way back down to the floor, still as quiet as a mouse. But just as he was about to reach the safety of his mouse hole, Tom's eyes popped open. Tom blinked, trying to shake off the sleep. He saw Jerry racing toward his hole with the cheese and knew he had to act quickly. Tom shot up and dashed after Jerry, determined to catch him before he could escape with the precious cheese. Jerry raced toward his mouse hole, his heart pounding with excitement and fear. Tom was hot on his heels, but Jerry had a few tricks up his sleeve. He squeezed through tiny cracks and darted under furniture, narrowly avoiding Tom's grasp. Finally, Jerry reached his mouse hole and dove inside, cheese in hand. Tom skidded to a stop, frustrated but knowing he couldn't follow Jerry into the tiny hole. Jerry poked his head out of the hole and waved the cheese at Tom, teasingly. "Looks like the cheese is mine this time, Tom." Tom huffed and puffed but eventually gave in, realizing he couldn't catch Jerry. He chuckled and said, "You win this time, Jerry, but remember, I'll get you next time." And so, Jerry enjoyed his hard-earned cheese, savoring every delicious bite while Tom went back to his cozy corner for another nap, plotting his next grand chase. In the end, Tom and Jerry's friendship remained strong, even though they couldn't resist the temptation of a good chase now and then. And that, my friends, was the tale of Tom and Jerry's Great Cheese Caper, a story of friendship, mischief, and a love for cheese that could never be denied.